Hi guys, we're gonna do something a little different today. We're gonna do like a get ready with me and a chit chat kind of thing. Um, yeah, so we're just gonna jump right in. The first thing I really need to talk to you guys about is this Cocoa Pebbles palette. I saw it at Ulta like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. It's freaking adorable. It's by our I Heart Revolution, and they also have a Fruity Pebbles one, which my daughter really wanted me to get, but I did not, because I thought these colors would be a little like something more I'd use. But they have a full collection based around this whole Cocoa Pebbles. So I'm a little disappointed because this was the only thing in the Cocoa Pebbles section, and I think they have like highlighters and all that stuff. But let's take a look. So this is what the colors look like. And they have some really cute names. Let me see if I have something to cover this so I can show you better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is what the colors look like. Super cute. Some of the names are so cute. Like we've got Crispy, Barney, Snack, Caveman, Coco, Stone Age, Bam Bam, Quarry, Rubble, Chip Off the Old Block. Just like super cute names. So we're gonna do like a little get ready with me using this palette, and we're gonna like chit chat because I feel like it's been a little while since we've talked. So I haven't really done a Mommy Monday on here in a little bit, but Kaylee is 7 years old. She is in the second grade. Just putting on some primer. She's in the second grade. She started a few days ago. First day was actually not bad at all. Second day was rough. She was super upset and just like missing mommy. If you guys don't follow my blog or my Instagram, please check them out because that's where I post about Kaylee. So if you guys are curious what we are up to, that's where you can find the info. We had a full, and I mean full, summer of fun. So like anywhere that we could go to that was like driving distance, that's what we did this summer. And we just did like so many cute things. But yeah, she's super good. Second grade, I'm like in awe. I'm going to take the darkest color here, which is chocolatey, and we're gonna put that in my crease. I did see a video that I want to kind of mimic from TikTok. We'll see how well I do, because we know I am just a makeup lover, not necessarily a, definitely not a makeup artist. We know this. So I'm just applying the darkest color here. All right, so on to the nitty gritty. Kaylee's in school. This is day 3 now. So mommy is, you know, home and just doing my social media stuff and all that kind of stuff, getting stuff done. However, I have been running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Why? Why do you ask? Because I live in New Jersey. For those of you that do not know, I live in New Jersey and we had some major flooding. I mean major. Like my car was car soup. Car soup. It was bad. I posted like a little reel on it on Instagram, but to give you guys like a little recap, the other day we heard that there was going to be some flooding. We really didn't think it was going to be that bad because I actually do live in an area that's pretty close to a flood zone. So we get those alerts all the time. It rains like a little bit and we get the alert. And we normally don't have any flooding. The last time we had flooding like this was 10 years ago. But we knew it was going to be bad around 7 o'clock when we just kept getting the alerts back to back to back. I was like, wait a minute, that has never happened before. So I'm just going to apply a lighter brown now on top. So we just kept getting those alerts. And then I was like, oh no, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. And I had moved my car, but it wasn't exactly out of flood zone territory. It was out of like, I moved it to an area where like, I thought it would be safe. It would be safe on a regular basis, which was just like the main parking lot of my complex. It was not safe. I'm so bad at these shapes and stuff, so thank goodness for blending. So it was not safe at all. I looked outside around 7 and I saw that there was already water in our driveway, like the driveway of the complex, the driveway to the garages, basically. I'll insert pictures to kind of make it clear. So by that point, I was like, all right, this is 7 o'clock and the rain is supposed to keep going for another 12 hours. Like we're in trouble. we're definitely in trouble. So I did go downstairs. I alerted my neighbor because he has a truck. So I thought maybe he would fare better, but he did not either. He actually couldn't get out of the driveway into the main parking lot because he said it was already that flooded. So, so basically I didn't sleep that night, just kind of watching the water. Not like there's anything you can do. Side note, I live on the 3rd floor. So just watching the water, we saw how bad it was getting. Around midnight, I already saw the garages were getting flooded. So I knew that that meant between knowing that the garages were flooded and knowing that the parking lot was already starting to get flooded at 7 o'clock, I knew that that meant my car had some flood damage. And then I actually saw a neighbor post in a group about our complex and how most of our cars already had water up to the tires at midnight. So I called my insurance company. So this was very smart of me because I called them early to let them know. The next morning I woke up around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I legit just had a canal running in front of me. Like the driveways up to the garage, just a canal. It looked like I was in Venice. I'm chatting too much and not doing enough. So what that means is the entire garages, they were flooded. Like completely flooded. And this is 7 o'clock in the morning, and it continued to rain till about 9 o'clock. FEMA came and some of the local firefighters to help evacuate us. We did not evacuate. We live on the 3rd floor. I knew the water was not going to get that high. So we did not evacuate. However, we were home just kind of watching everything. It was such a crazy and surreal experience, especially since the previous time that I had dealt with this, Kaylee had not been born, and I was living here with my ex-husband, and we kind of just like had fun with it. We're like, hey, like our cars were safe. This happened back to us about 10 years ago with Irene. But we had the warnings with Irene, so we knew that it was going to get bad with Irene. So like we had already moved our cars. The garage was fairly empty, so we didn't deal with too much back then. This time it was very different. I'd say 80 to 100 cars in my complex completely flooded, completely gone. Anyone that lived on the 3rd floor had to evacuate because the water got completely inside their apartments. And they actually have evacuated like for a few weeks now because their apartments they just can't live in them. So it's just been chaotic. My car, like I said, was car soup. I had already been looking to buy a new car a few months ago, so I knew what I wanted. And I decided, hey, like my car's not gonna make it. I drove an old 2013. I knew it was not gonna survive this. Let me backtrack a little bit. Sorry, I'm telling this story all over the place. So I'm gonna add a glitter now since I just applied some glitter glue. I just can't decide which one. I wanna do something different. Let's do the orange. So like 6 o'clock, I do apologize. I'm still very sleep deprived. So around 6 o'clock, we're able to go outside and kind of like check the damage of the garage, but not still the cars, because the cars were not parked in the garage, or at least some of us weren't. And the area that the cars were in was still pretty flooded. So I opened my garage. This is what I saw. So I spent a good hour and something just figuring out what was garbage, what was not garbage, and just like cleaning that stuff off. This is what I have so far, by the way. And just cleaning that stuff off. Very thankful for neighbors who helped me out. We kind of all just helped each other out because it was very chaotic. So yeah, I just sorted that stuff out. Then I walked to my car. My car was terrible, like terrible. And I'm very thankful I had neighbors that took pictures of the car underwater, because apparently my car was keeping them up all damn night. Apparently the horn kept going off, and my lights kept flashing. So I kept everyone up on that side. Sorry. So lovely neighbor took pictures. Awesome. I got a call from my insurance company the next day to get some information. So we chit-chatted about that. On Saturday, I went to go look at new cars. I didn't find what I was looking for right away, but I did end up finding it. Literally, as I found my new to me car, my insurance called to tell me that they were picking up my old car. So hooray for that. However, I'm thankful I'm safe. Everybody is safe here. Thankfully, my hands are dirty. So that's great. That is great. However, there are plenty of people in my complex that have been displaced and don't have anywhere to go, don't really have the money to get a new place, don't have money to get their new cars. I know this has happened in several places recently, but it just feels a little different when it actually like hits you and you see how much other people are suffering, you see how much your neighbors are suffering. So yeah, it just feels very overwhelming. Like right now, everything still is very dirty outside. It's all muddy. Hopefully it'll be cleaned up a little bit today because it's been raining. It does smell like sewage outside, obviously. But yeah, most importantly, I feel really bad for my neighbors. So if you see GoFundMe's and stuff, they're in need. They need help. They really need help. Like, they've lost, in New Jersey especially, we've lost so many things. Cars, clothes, apartments. We've had a lot of deaths actually due to this. So yeah, I know it's a very negative note to end on. That's not how I mean it. Like, Kaylee and I are great. Yay! Like, I'm so serious. We're really, really good, especially in comparison to everything that's happened to everyone around us. But it's just a very, very humbling experience. Ooh, that is pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, this little gold color that I use, which is Snack, has me feeling like a snack. Not really. I don't talk like that. All right, we're going to use this Roxy palette that I talked about in my favorites to do a little contouring. Got a little something over here. Pretty. Oh my gosh, this palette is so awesome. This Pebbles palette. I'm just so shocked. Like, I went into Ulta to, I forgot what I was looking for. Did I find what I was looking for? I don't even know. I think maybe I just walked past the store and saw that they had this palette there, and I just had to get it. So that's my little chit chat and little bit of a life update. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.